What's up, guys? Back again with another cool story. Today we went to the Apple store to get my MacBook fixed, and we ended up saving like almost $800 just because we were cool with the employees there and they gave us the hookup. Smash that like button, subscribe, share the video, turn the bell on so you get notifications. It really helps the channel and you can stay up to date with the next episodes. So we went into the Apple store, right? And it was pretty crowded today. It was Saturday afternoon. Went to the Genius Bar, had an appointment, and talked to a few people there. We got ourselves situated. The technician ended up coming up to us, tried to inspect the laptop, because my laptop had pretty much died. Like, it can come on, but you can't see anything on the screen. So, she started inspecting, and during the whole entire time, she was kind of asking us about how our day is, and we kind of told her, like, oh, we started off the day going to the Apple store here, and then we're going to go to the Ferry Building later on in the day to get some food. And then she started telling us about her favorite restaurants there. And then we started talking about our favorite ice cream spots. And we're like, oh my God, like, you know about blah, blah, blah too? And it's like we were just being really chit-chatty with her. And, I think that really makes a big difference. When you go to people in the service industry who are providing a service for you, and instead of treating them like robots, you treat them like actual people, and you kind of get to know them a bit, they get to know you a bit, and now it's like, it's like this is not just another number. So what ended up happening was, it was really hard to tell what was wrong with the laptop, but most likely we're going to end up having to pay about $800 to get it sent in to Apple to get it fixed. But guess what happened? So she ended up inspecting it more in the back, verified that there was no water damage or anything like that. She came back out, and this was the strangest thing. Okay, so apparently, I guess there had been this known defect about the MacBooks where part of the screen, the outer layer, will start to shed or something, or the keyboard will leave a permanent imprint on the screen. And so she was telling us about that and about how our laptop is kind of defective in that way. And if you look really, really hard, you can see it. And I was thinking like what? I don't see anything. But then she was kind of prodding us like, yeah, this is what you want to do, because Apple has this known defect, and if you send it in for this, they'll replace the entire screen for free. Okay? And so she basically just says, yeah, you see this on the screen, right? And we're like, oh, yeah, we do. And so that's an example. She went way out of her way, basically just to help us out, to give us a hookup, because she did not have to do that. She ended up kind of like just stretching it a little bit just so we could save some money. I've also read advice online about how you can get hotel upgrades. Like if you're staying in a regular room and you want to get to a higher floor, or maybe like a bigger one, or one in a certain area, all you have to do is just kind of chit-chat with the service worker, the person up front, and they'll be much more likely to hit you up, because most people don't do that. They're like, they pull out their ID, their credit card. I'm totally guilty of this. Pull out their ID and their credit card, sit on the counter and be like, oh, well, I'm checking in for due time, and, blah, blah, blah. You just give some one-word replies. Then if you kind of, just start to be a little bit more friendly with them, then they're willing to go the extra mile. So that's just a little quick advice on how you can sometimes save a whole bunch of money. And this has nothing to do with what type of account to invest in. It's nothing to do with your credit score. It's nothing to do with how much money you have in the bank. It's something that we all have as people. We have this ability, right? And you can imagine, save $800 there. Imagine, multiply that throughout your lifetime out of all the places you go. You're sitting down in a restaurant, you could somehow save money there. No matter where you go, if you're friendly with people, you can get the hookup and you could save thousands. It may turn out to be millions of dollars in your lifetime. Maybe that ends up making you $1 billion. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but hey, that could be true, right? So, moral of the story is, be cool. Peace.